Hi everyone, and welcome back to the video tutorial course where I'm going to show you the nuts and bolts tools to turn your business idea from something in your head to a real, tangible, in the world result and product. So today we're going to talk about visuals for your business and brand. And I want to start with PicMonkey.com and jump right in. And just to remind anyone who is not familiar with PicMonkey, which is PicMonkey.com, that it still exists and it's still a great product. So basically, where I like to come from is, if you absolutely, it was up to your life, had to design something and you felt like you weren't good in Photoshop or you just weren't, graphically inclined, not a designer of any sort, this is the tool to use to get some great last minute, really quick turnaround on visuals. So I have two options here. You can do edit, which will ask you to choose a picture from your hard drive. And then you also have the option to do a collage, which will put it into a grid layout or a layout of different sizes. So I tend to use collage for mood boards, if I have a photo shoot coming up and I want to create a mood board or a vision board for it. And then I use edit when I just literally don't have the nerve to open Photoshop because I know I'm not that talented with Photoshop or designing. But it will allow you to add text on top of your graphics. It'll give you some cute borders. It's basically like scrapbooking on the internet and it's completely free. Like with all the tools, you don't have to pay unless you want to upgrade and get some pro options. But just wanted to remind you of this, PicMonkey.com. Give it a try. It's super fast, super easy, very self-explanatory. But I want to go ahead and spend more time showing you Canva.com because you'll be able to see what is all the rage about with this Canva.com. So Canva is more popular. You've probably heard about it. Maybe you got overwhelmed and didn't give it a try. So I'm literally going to log in and show you exactly what it looks like and how to use it. Non-scripted, I'm just going to, whatever comes to mind, I'll start designing. But this is what it looks like. They kind of changed their layout a little bit. So you have to sign up in order to start designing. So I'm just going to go ahead and connect with Facebook. And then it will take me to my dashboard of previously created logos. All of these were just samples when I was just trying to give it a try and see what it was all about. It'll allow you to also see images that have been shared with you if you want to share pictures with your team or anyone that you're working on something with, notifications, and then you can click on this great thing called Learn to Design, and they have their own design school to kind of teach you the basics if you really want to go hardcore. But I, of course, did not click that because I like to do things that are fast. This is not about learning, reading more articles. This is just get it done. But then they also have Get Design Inspiration, which I'll take a little cute gander at these images that people have been creating recently, just to give you an idea of what people are using Canva to do, how technical and how really precise you can get with the design, how detailed you can get. So it's great little inspiration whenever you log in to take a look at that. But let's get started. So what would we want to create today? Let's see, what do I need? Well, Black Friday is coming up. We're not going to be doing a promotion, but I kind of want to do a funny post about all the people that will be stampeding into Best Buy this coming weekend. So let's go ahead and click social media. And the great thing about Canva, like with all the tools that I've been showing you, is that it is about the sizing also. So you don't have to worry about anything. It's already going to save it in the ratio that you need for Facebook, that you would need for Twitter, and that you would need for Instagram. So whenever you click on a category, whether it's social media or presentation, if you want to do a slide or a webinar, if it's poster because you actually want to print it out, Facebook cover, which will give you the 851 by 315 already done. Whatever you click on, it will then take you to the dashboard so that you can have some free options and some paid options. So here's how Canva works. Anything that you choose that says free, that's it. Once you're done, it's completely free. You just download it and you're on your way. Everything else is $1. So at first when I was designing, I didn't use anything just because I really wanted to stick by the principle of not paying for anything unless I had to. So the free ones are just as great, but then there are some ones that really are on brand, the whole boho look that I have going on, or ones that are very specific. that for $1 it can't be beat. But let's go ahead and start with something that might speak to Black Friday a little bit. It looks like they have a lot of Christmas stuff going on. Let's see here. This one's really cute and dainty. This is the one I used for one of my Instagram posts. You can still see it up. Ooh, gotta love a good flat lay. So actually, I'm gonna go ahead and do that first one. This Merry Christmas one. So wishing you a Merry Christmas from the Montgomery family. So this is just a sample so you can see it's providing you places to do your text. And then it has the images that you can play with, the background, you can change the color. You can add a new page if you want to do 2 at a time. So let's go ahead and just randomly So that's the first thing that comes to mind. So if I wanted to, for example, change the color of this Christmas, I could make it red, or I could just click on the red, scroll down, click on the plus sign, change it to whatever color I wanted it to be, and then just click out and it will change it. I can do that to all of them. If I wanted to change the font, I could change that here. I could make it a different size. Obviously that's no longer legible, so let's change it to something else. And that would be all. And so you can play around with it. You can continue to change it. You can then add elements, very self-explanatory. If I wanted to add this heading text, I could. If I wanted to delete it, it's that simple. All of these will let you know which ones are free and which ones aren't. So here we go. If we keep scrolling down, I believe you'll see that it will start to turn into some paid options. But I mean, the possibilities are endless because they have a library of graphics that just make your graphic look so professional. And of course, to do this in Photoshop myself would take absolutely forever to draw these box elements and the lines, making sure the lines are symmetrical. So it's fantastic. You can change their sizes, change their colors. Everything is editable. You can change the background as well. These are all the free options here. These are the paid options, so you can see this one would be $1. The rest of them below the free would be $1. And then of course you have the option to put in your own uploaded images from your computer. You can also search the database as well. So I love to type in cupcake. So you would have all these options to add this to your picture if you wanted to, put it in the edge there, play around, make these your background. Just have fun with it and get to know it. And then when you're ready, click download. And you have all these options on the side here for web or high quality if you wanted to print it out. And because I used an element that cost $1, it would have to be paid for, so I'm going to remove it. And voila, all done. As simple as that. So you have no excuse. Go ahead and use canva.com or PicMonkey to try to create a visual for your brand and definitely share it with me. I want to see how it's going.